Hello everyone, welcome to the Harley Funk Wrestling Show. I'm Harley Funk. We're going through all the backlashes, and even though at the time of me posting this video, WrestleMania Backlash 2022 has come and gone, my deadline has not been met. I am a failure, but it's alright. We're just jumping back in with both feet. I'm going to finish this Backlash review series so I can turn around and start a Hell in a Cell review series, and I'm really looking forward to that one. But today's topic, we got WWE Backlash 2006, which took place on April 30th. This time we are in Lexington, Kentucky at the Rupp Arena in front of 14,000 fans. Buy rate on this show is right around 273,000. And this is the 8th annual Backlash. So pre-show for the match, pre-show match for the show, I should say, saw Goldust defeating Rob Conway 3 minutes and 38 seconds. I didn't see the match. I'm guessing I really didn't miss much on that one. But let's go ahead. We'll take a look at the main card. We're going to go through some of the matches. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to rank the matches based on my enjoyment of them. So our first match. Number 1, Carlito defeated Chris Masters in 9 minutes and 58 seconds. Now here is two guys I thought would have ended up being permanent fixtures of the main event scene. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. I was wrong, but there was a lot of potential with both of these guys. And both of these guys actually worked hard in this match. They put on a hell of an opener. There was a spot in the match where Masters did the buckle bomb on Carlito. It really kind of made me think of the Sting Seth Rollins buckle bomb incident, and I don't know if Masters just didn't have a good grip on him or if it was supposed to look that way, but it looked very, very reckless, and I'm surprised Carlito was able to escape from that without an injury. And Carlito, spectacular springboard back elbow in this match. This is a solid match. This is a solid opening match. Definitely worth going back and checking out. Carlito hits the backcracker, uses the ropes to get the cheap victory over the masterpiece, Chris Masters. Your second match saw Umaga beating Ric Flair. Match time on this one was only 3 minutes and 29 seconds. Now, I'm always going to understand the need for someone like Umaga to kind of squash your opponents in a short amount of time, get himself over. I just don't know why they would use somebody the caliber of Ric Flair in this position. There's so many jobber to the star wrestlers around at this point that would have worked, and I just don't see the proper use for Ric Flair of going out to the guy in 3 minutes and change. This defeat obviously is not going to go ahead and kill Ric Flair's reputation or anything. He's really got nothing else to prove in this business at this point. I just think for as giving as Ric Flair is at times, because, you know, he ate the loss to Shelton Benjamin at last year's Backlash, or year prior to that, I mean. He needs to be a little more protective of himself at times, I think, as well. Umaga beats Ric Flair with the Samoan Spike, and this is just not really much of a match. Your third match, Trish Stratus beat the women's champion Mickie James by disqualification in 4 minutes and 3 seconds, and this really wasn't much of a match either. I do think Trish might have fucked up her arm a little bit after getting tossed to the outside, so I do think they did run an audible on the finish. I've just never seen a pay-per-view title match end in a disqualification resulting from strangulation with wrist tape. But up until that point, Trish did look better than she had in other outings, and I think this injury here probably cut off a few minutes of the match, so it's really hard to tell exactly how much she really did improve. Your fourth match, Mr. Money in the Bank, Rob Van Dam defeated WWE Intercontinental Champion Shelton Benjamin for the title in 18 minutes and 42 seconds. And this here is just simply a gorgeous, a beautiful, a spectacular match. These two guys just had amazing chemistry in the ring. The crowd was amped up for this, and they were given almost 20 minutes to work with. I'm wondering if some of the time from the Trish Stratus match got added into this one. because it really just gave this match a lot more room to breathe, I guess. And Shelton Benjamin is just on a freaking roll on these backlashes. There's a spot in this match with the sunset flip power bomb to the outside, and it really looked like RVD might have cracked the skull on that one. Van Dam, of course, all over the place in this match in a good way. And Shelton, you know, I've said it on videos before. I know Shelton lacked in the promo department, but he really just, I will say it till I'm blue in the face, he should have gotten a world title run. He's just so damn crisp. He's so good in the ring. The way he hit that Samoan drop out of the Rolling Thunder attempt was great. The way he jumps to the top rope for the superplex is great. But yeah, I mean, this absolutely was a beautiful match. Easily one of the better ones in Backlash history. An absolute must to go back and watch. Van Dam wins the title after a 5-star frog splash. Your fifth match, Big Show and Kane. Ended in a no contest in 9 minutes and 30 seconds. Whew. May 19th. May 19th. May 19th. I'll give him credit for the fact that every time I hear May 19th now, I think of the shitty Kane angle to promote his movie, See No Evil. But we get hoodoo and voodoo when a red hue covers the ring. That was poetic. And the May 19th crap comes over the speakers. Big Show hits Kane with a chair and walks out. This is just a dud. I'm not a big fan of the big man versus big matches. Big man versus big man matches anyways. And when you add some of this wrestle crap flavor to it, it just made it worse. So yeah, I just didn't care for it at all. Your sixth match, Mr. McMahon, Vincent Kennedy, and Shane McMahon defeating Shawn Michaels and his tag team partner, God, in 19 minutes and 57 seconds. Speaking of wrestle crap, we have Shawn Michaels teaming up with God. You know, if this match just would have taken place a couple years later, I wonder if they could have gotten the Invisible Man from GCW just to be a fill-in for God, because I tell you, that Invisible Man is a hell of a worker if you haven't checked him out. But yeah, this angle, holy shit. WWE had some balls, I'll say that, but no brains when it came to this one. You know, the angle peaked for this, I think, when Vince was in church and he got a hold of the holy water and he did the Triple H water spit impersonation. But yeah, I mean, come on, this angle's bad. Shawn Michaels' match with Vince at WrestleMania was actually pretty good, I thought. And honestly, this match really wasn't that bad either. Shawn really had to do a lot of the work for his team because, you know, God no-showed and all. Apparently he doesn't work Sundays. But Shawn Michaels, he turned chicken shit into chicken salad with this. And between Vince, Shane, the damn Spirit Squad, Shawn, they all worked together to actually put together a 20-minute match that was entertaining. Vince pinned Shawn after those damn cheerleaders put old HBK through the table. Your seventh match, your main event, WWE Champion John Cena defeated Triple H and Edge 17 minutes and 33 seconds. And this actually was a pretty good match as well. I'm not always a fan of the WWE style triple threat matches, but when they land, and I would say this one landed. This wasn't as good as the Benoit, Triple H, Shawn Michaels triple threat from 2004. But this one does stick out for the fact that Triple H tried to go Muta scale, or even Eddie Guerrero scale, and gig an artery, because he is just gushing the juice all over the place. Cena gets to win on Triple H with a roll-up. Triple H goes bonkers afterwards, nailing everybody, and the referee with a sledgehammer to close the show. So yeah, I mean, this was a fire main event. All three men looked good in it. I dug this match. In fact, actually, I dug this whole show. There's a lot of standout matches in it and only a few duds. I would say it's definitely worth checking out. But let's go ahead. We're going to go take a look at the matches. Take a look at my match ratings and see exactly what match on this show that I enjoyed the most. Your last place spot goes to Trish Stratus and Mickie James. Sixth spot goes to Big Show and Kane. Fifth place, Ric Flair and Umaga. Fourth place is going to be the opener, Carlito versus Chris Masters. In third, be your main event, John Cena versus Triple H versus Edge. Your second place, Shawn Michaels and God versus Vince and Shane McMahon. But your number one spot, no surprise here, is going to Rob Van Dam and Shelton Benjamin. What a fantastic match that was. Yes, definitely worth going to check out in this show. I've got a lot more content, guys, coming up. I got a lot more Backlash reviews coming your way, especially. If you want to keep up with all the content coming up, there's going to be a lot coming up soon. Please do hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. And thanks, guys, for checking out the Harley Funk Wrestling Show Backlash video series. And we'll see you all on the next video.